everyone, it's Sarah-Jayne from Coco, and today I am doing a Q&A with Coco, aka me. So over on my Facebook page I asked you to ask me anything and you guys came up with some really good questions, so I'm going to go through a few of those with you and hopefully answer them for you. Okay, so the first question is from Bronwyn. I really hope that I've said your name right. How do you always look so well put together, and what inspired you to begin your YouTube channel? First of all, thank you, that's really nice of you to say. I think when it comes to saying why do you always look so well put together, obviously when it comes to doing videos and putting pictures like selfies and things like that, I obviously want to look good in those. Obviously when I do videos and things, I'm going to do my hair, I'm going to do my makeup and, you know, look fairly well put together. Nobody's going to want to put a selfie online or something where they look completely rough. So it's always one of those things where you look at somebody from the outside and you see snippets of their life and you think, wow, like they are, you know, they always look good, or their hair always looks nice, or they've always got nice makeup. But don't forget that, you know, they probably go home like I do. Like I come home after being at work and I literally take out my hair and I put my pajamas on, take my makeup off and just completely sloth out on the couch. So, you know, it's one of those things where you only see certain snippets of what I do. You only see a very small percentage of my life, and the majority of time I do look really rough because I don't really care. I'm just at home and I just want to chill out. So thank you for saying that. It's really nice to hear that that when I do put on makeup I do look okay. So that's really nice. Thank you. And what inspired you to begin your YouTube channel? I would probably say that my brother inspired me to do my YouTube channel. He actually had a YouTube before me. Prior to that I just had my blog and my Instagram. So once he started doing videos, I did a few videos with him, and then I decided to start my own channel once people were saying, you know, Sarah-Jayne, you should have your own channel. So I did that and it's just gone from there really, and I absolutely love it. I love filming the videos, I love editing the videos, and I love reading all your comments and, you know, watching that view count just build and build and build. I'm a bit of a sucker for statistics, so I absolutely love that. So I hope that's answered your question, Bronwyn. Thank you for taking the time to ask that. Sally Owen has said, hi Sarah-Jayne, what is your secret to judging all your aspects of your life? Whew, yes. Loads of you say to me, you know, how do you do it all? You're so busy, you do so much. Yes, I do a lot, and I think the key is that I am passionate about it. I obviously work full-time. My job role has changed just recently. I don't teach as much as what I used to. I actually do more behind the scenes and more of the marketing side of things, which I love. So yeah, I work full-time, and then everything else I do is in the time that I'm not working. So I literally do feel like I work 24/7, but here's the thing, I love it and it doesn't feel like a job to me because I am so passionate about it. And I think when you find something that you're really passionate about and it doesn't feel like a job, that's when you know that you're along the right path. And for me, being such a goal setter and always working towards something, I think that really helps, having that that goal that you want to work to, and just, you know, setting it. You want to have your overall goal, but you also want to have smaller goals that you know that you're gonna lead up to achieving that huge goal that you're working towards. So there are times when I am super busy and times when I'm less busy, and those times when I'm super busy, it's hard. You know, it is hard to juggle things, and at the moment it is just me and my husband. We don't have any kids. I think when children come along it's going to be much harder, but you adapt, don't you? So the answer is there's no secret formula to juggle everything. You've got to have one focus at a time and not spread yourself too thinly. That is one thing that I really find that I struggle with, is that I want to do everything straight away. and you just can't do that. You have to choose one thing that you want to focus on that, achieve what you want to achieve, and then move on to something else. I feel like I need to listen to my own advice sometimes, because I do literally push myself a lot until it makes me poorly. So you know, just choose what your main focuses are going to be and work towards those, and just know that you can do anything you want, but you can't do everything all at the same time. So I hope that answers your question, Sally. A question from Lily: how and when did crochet inspire you so much? I really fell into crochet probably through Instagram, actually. I don't know how long I've been on Instagram. I'd probably say about 5 or 6 years. But it's such a lovely community, and people sharing their craft projects, and I started seeing a lot of crochet projects come up. I'd done knitting when I was younger. Admittedly, I'd only done like scarves, which actually never ended. They're still probably on the hook somewhere, or on the needle, should I say. So I gave crochet a go, and I taught myself how to do it. I made a little square, and then I just went from there, really. And I just get really inspired by all the beautiful pictures that you can see on Instagram and Pinterest. I love the fact that if one person is doing a project on Instagram, then you'll all of a sudden find loads of other people doing the same project, and it just feels like you're doing it all together, and it's just so lovely. Especially when I came across the Stylecraft yarns, that really kind of inspired me even further, because they have such beautiful colours at really affordable prices, and that is why I choose to use Stylecraft. So yeah, it's just a combination of lots of things, and I just think it's such a lovely hobby to have. People love to do it, and it's very relaxing. You can challenge yourself with new projects, new stitches and new patterns. For me, I feel like yes, there are certain ways that you do stitches, but I really like to break the rules when it comes to crochet and try out my own ways. As I do YouTube videos, I would never promote myself as being a crochet professional or a crochet guru, or you know, somebody who knows everything about crochet, because I don't. I think what works about my channel is the fact that a lot of the time I'm learning as I'm doing the tutorials, so I'm trying to figure it out, and because I'm trying to figure it out, I can then pass it on to you guys, and I think that's probably why, you know, my tutorials work and people like them and find them easy to follow along. So I get inspired by lots of things with crochet, but thank you very much, that was a lovely question. Harriet Rose is somebody who always comments on my videos, always comments on Facebook. So Harriet, thank you very much for always doing that and always being so supportive. Harriet has her own channel, so I shall leave a link in the description box to her channel. What other skills do you have than crochet? Do you knit or bake? I do knit, but I'm not as good as knitting as what I am at crochet. I don't do it as much, but I do like it. Do I bake? I have baked in the past. Whether I'm good at baking is a different story. I'm better at baking than I am at cooking. I am the world's worst cook. I really don't know what it is. Give me some yarn, give me some fabric, give me, you know, put me in a haberdashery and tell me to make something and I'll do it. Put me in a kitchen in front of a load of ingredients, I completely go blank. I don't know what it is, I just can't do it. Luckily, I have an amazing husband who, with his Italian flair, is absolutely fantastic at cooking, so I just rely on him. With regards to any other skills, I'm really kind of one of those jack of all trades, master of none kind of gals. I can't put my finger on something that I would say I've got a particularly good skill, but I think, you know, probably one of my biggest skills is the fact that I will give anything a go, and I will always get stuck into it, and I will always want to try even if I think that I might fail. That goes for everything apart from cooking. I hate cooking, just to reiterate that. Emily Harrison, what is your favourite colour of Stylecraft Special DK and your favourite crochet pattern? Oh, I don't think I have a favourite colour. Probably at the moment I would say the fuchsia purple, which is one of the newer colours, because that is absolutely beautiful. But I love all of the colours, especially like the bright pastel-y colours. I love all of those. And as far as my favourite crochet pattern, I do love the African flower and the starbursts. I love the feel of the waffle, and I love the look of the solid hexes as well. There's just far too many to choose from, Emily. I don't know. So Misty, where would you like to visit and where do you want to go visit again? I would love to travel to Australia, New Zealand, Thailand. I'd love to go and see the Great Wall of China. Definitely travel is high up on my list of things that I want to do. It's just obviously having the time and the funds to be able to do that. One of my best friends lives in Australia and I've not been to see her yet, and I would love to go and see her and stay there for a little while and travel around. So they're all the places that I haven't been yet that I would love to go. Where I would love to go back to, I'd love to go back to New York. Last time we went for 5 days. We've only been once. And I still feel that there's so much more to see, so I'd love to go back to New York. I've been to Florida quite a number of times, sort of 8 times. I think I would love to go back to Florida. There are so many places. Oh, I'd love to go to Vegas as well. I just want to travel. I should really take a year off and travel. Helen Metcalf, a bit of a trivial one. Do you have any pets? If not, would you like one? The answer is, well, can you class a husband as a pet? I don't think you can. No, we don't have any pets, purely because Anthony's out all day, I'm really busy. I just don't think it would be fair to have a pet around the house if we're not here all the time, or if my mind's on other things. I'm a little bit scared of dogs. I know if it was our own dog then it would probably be different, but yeah, no pets at the moment. I like the idea of a dog, but the reality, probably wouldn't like it so much. Sorry to all dog lovers out there. Auntie doesn't particularly like cats. I prefer cats over dogs. So yeah, no pets. Maybe we should get a fish. And then finally, Carly says, any tips on selling handmade items? I started off by selling my own handmade items, and really that kind of kicked off through word of mouth, sharing them on my own Facebook page. Then somebody would say, hey, can you make one for me? And then it would just go from there, really. Tips for actually selling them is to make sure that you share so that people can see them as much as they can. Maybe make your own Facebook page, just so you're not spamming everybody on your own personal profile. I think you've got to make sure that you're charging enough money. When I first started making crochet blankets and things, I would charge literally just for my materials, really. I would hardly make anything on my actual time that I made it. And if you are wanting to start making your own handmade items to sell, you've got to make a profit. It's as simple as that. You're doing it to make money, so make sure that you are, you know, pricing your goods fairly. And for those people who want handmade items and bespoke items, they will pay that money. That's the reason why they've come to you. So don't undersell yourself. You are worth it. Yeah, so they're my tips, really. I probably have to think about that one a little bit more. Maybe I'll do a blog post on that one. And I know that Holly from Holly Casto Creative, she's got a few tips on that as well. So I'll leave a link to her channel also. But I really hope you enjoyed that Q&A. If you do have any more questions, then either leave them in the comments below and I can do another Q&A video. But thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to keep up to date with any of my latest videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you again next time. Bye!